Yes. Play my music. It's the Solo Dolo Speedy Jr. Geek Culture Congress show today. Yes. Welcome to another edition of Geek Culture Congress. I'm one of your hosts, as always, Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez, alone, solo today, because nobody's here yet. We're normally on the Checkpoint XP Twitch channel at 6 p.m. And if you're seeing us on the YouTube channel today and the Facebook page, is because, well, there's changes happening at Checkpoint XP, and I guess they forgot to give me the key, the stream key, the infamous stream key, and I couldn't go live, so we're going live. We're direct now with all the fans. We appreciate you guys liking the page and all that good stuff, and thank you so much for hanging out with us here. See if I can. There you go. See, I like to show my background. I got my cool background there. I'll leave some background music here since I'm by myself talking to you guys. So if the background music bothers you, feel free to let me know. Okay. All right. So we already heard the intro music there enough, right? I did the whole 3 minutes there of the whole thing, waiting for somebody to show up, one of my co-hosts. But it's the Speedy Jr. show today here in Geek Culture Congress, and man, what a show! What announcements! Awesome announcements that happened on Disney Plus Day, and I want to show you guys, at least share Disney's Twitter page with you guys, and show you all the announcements that you probably know already, but I want to talk about them anyway because it makes me happy. Let's see here. They announced a whole bunch of stuff on Disney Plus, and the stories that you love, yada yada yada. Okay, yeah. Well, we really care about the Marvel and the Star Wars stuff, right? Right? That's all we care about. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you're watching this. Feel free to be part of the show. Okay. If you're watching the live version of this on the Facebook page or the YouTube channel or my Twitch channel, shouts out to all my Twitch followers who are watching this probably for the first time, really live this time, because I usually just share the recording after we're done and make it look like we're live, but I'm actually live with you guys right now. So we're going to chop it up, man. Secret Invasion officially announced, coming soon to Disney Plus on Disney Plus Day. And big deal. Shouts out to my brother Joey Franchise in the building. How you doing, sir?
What's up, man? I'm out here.
All right, yeah, man. Yeah, I started kicking off the show here by myself because we got locked out of the Checkpoint XP channel, so we actually live on the Facebook page and the YouTube channel. So give a shout out to everyone watching us right now.
What up? Appreciate y'all tapping in.
Yeah, man. So is the hardcore fans, not the Checkpoint XP people. These are the guys that said we like your show. So we appreciate them. We're talking about Disney Plus Day, man. Were you excited about the announcements, or were you kind of like bored like midway through?
I wasn't OD excited. I mean, I wasn't go crazy about it, but I knew already. We already saw half of the stuff.
Right.
That they were gonna be putting together, anyways. I mean, we got a couple new ones with the Agatha Harkness.
That's right.
Show. We got Echo. So I mean, there's a couple new things. I mean, I was excited to see what She-Hulk was gonna look like, Moon Knight was gonna look like. So I'm glad we got a little bit. I know they didn't really give too much for Disney Plus Day, but it was enough to get me pretty hyped and excited to see what they got going on.
Yeah. So I'm talking about the Secret Invasion, man. Are you looking forward to the show? I think it's gonna be interesting. I mean, something with Samuel L. Jackson, usually don't fail. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, facts. I mean, I think. He deserves it. This is giving Nick Fury his flowers. And obviously Samuel L. Jackson, who's portrayed the character, like A1. So, I mean, Secret Invasion looks dope. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see him without the eye patch.
Yeah. Well, they got to evolve. We got to evolve, right? He's got
kind of some pretty badass.
Hopefully get some cool technology in that eye now. They announced this animated original series. They announced a bunch of original series, and we're going to talk about that. But particularly, I guess people like the Marvel Zombies from the What If series, so they're giving them their own animated series here. And is everything Marvel Studios going to be part of the MCU as we know it?
You think
so?
Probably. I mean, everything's pretty much canon. I mean, they've said that a lot of these series and even the cartoons are pretty canon to the MCU. They're just happening in different dimensions, and as we're getting into multiverse territory, and we're taking it to a step further with that after the Loki series now with the Spider-Man No Way Home about to drop in about a month.
Yeah.
I think everything's pretty much canon at this point. But I don't know. I mean, I wasn't OD excited about Marvel Zombies. I don't know how that's gonna play out in a series. Like, do they talk? Do they talk? Do they have? Are they just gonna make like zombie noises? Like, I'm just trying to picture this whole thing. I never read the comics.
It's
Marvel
more.
Zombies
So if you read
thing.
Yeah, if you read the comic book, it's more about the people who survived it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like there's some stories when actually Magneto survives it with Spider-Man and like different characters there. So it creates a cool dynamic, kind of like that one episode that we got. It's like but it's kind of like a dynamic where like maybe like a villain and a hero survive the zombie apocalypse, and then they kind of like have to team up to
so it's pretty
reach
much
their goal.
Marvel's Walking Dead.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's exactly what. As a matter of fact, Robert Kirkman is actually one of the writers on the comic book.
All right, then I mean, because I really like that episode where the zombies kind of it took over, and Thanos was a zombie at the end of What If. So that and then just kind of cut off after that. We didn't get to see what really happened after that whole situation. But I mean, if they can explore that story a little bit further and make a whole series out of it, and I mean, I enjoyed the episode. So now that you put it in that kind of context, it's I mean, I'm gonna watch it regardless.
True that. I mean, we're gonna watch it regardless. Pretty much anything that's MCU, right?
Right.
Agatha, House of Harkness. Do you think this is gonna be a prequel or to WandaVision? I'm not sure. They didn't explain nothing. They just gave us the tease and that's it, and the logo.
I would like for it to be a prequel because
me too.
I thought it was interesting. I think it was the last episode where they dove into kind of her origin story and how she got her powers and became who she is. So I mean, this is dope. I know I heard Scarlet Witch is going to be set to be in it. Vision's going to be in it as well. So I'm wondering if they're going to tap into that story in between, like how they came across each other.
Yeah. Shout out to Michaela. Michaela, thank you for joining us, Michaela.
Of course. Sorry I'm late.
You got home fast. You fly over?
I'm not home. I'm still in the office.
Oh, you still in the office? Oh, sorry. It looked like it's so moody there.
No, that's all right.
You made it look like you're home there.
How dare you? Just kidding.
We're just talking about Disney Plus Day. So we ran Secret Invasion announcement, Marvel Zombies animated show, and then we're on Agatha, House of Harkness.
Did you talk about the Samuel Jackson's new look?
No, we didn't. Well, he got his eye back, right? Or he probably got like a robotic eye or something.
He has an eye, yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah. I think that they tried to give him that eye, in the back in the day. I guess he never wanted to go for it,
Yeah.
I guess the whole Infinity War stuff, he changed his outlook on having the prosthetic eye, I guess. So, what do you think about the Marvel Zombies and animated show that they're working on? You think it's going to be interesting?
What are they going to do with it?
I'm not sure.
Are they going to show
really
the origin?
Knows. So if you ever read the comic book, it's usually kind of like Joey just said, it's like Walking Dead, but with heroes and villains. You know what I mean? So they'll have a couple heroes and villains that survived, and they got to team up and they work together, and they have they have a dynamic there. You know what I mean? So it's like Magneto and Spiderman.
Yeah, I wonder.
Things like that.
I guess I got a positive reaction to it from the one episode. I guess enough to make a show.
Right.
But I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't want Marvel to be stretched too thin.
Yeah. It's animated.
I don't want it to happen. I know, but it's still going to be MCU characters.
Right.
If they're basing it off of like an extension of what the What If was.
I don't know if they're gonna go with that look. We don't know anything. They just dropped this logo and they said announcement. That's it.
No, they showed. Did you see the whole video?
I didn't see I didn't see anything of the Marvel Zombies.
So there was a video that they were they showed the past of what has been dropped on Disney Plus already for Marvel.
Yeah.
And then they showed what's coming, and they showed a little either a photo or a little clip of what's to come.
Right.
And with Marvel Zombies, they showed Scarlet Witch, the one that was What If.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I guess that's gonna be it. You know, I think
So
that's the look. Then they're
it's
probably
gonna be
gonna go with
interesting, I guess.
yeah. So, Aga, House of Harkness. What do you think? Prequel or I asked Joey this already. Prequel or gonna move it forward with the story after WandaVision? What do you think? Or maybe a little bit of both.
I think it's prequel.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, that one episode where they show her like at the stake and she like pretty much killed her whole like coven.
Right.
I think that I personally would want to see more of that.
Yeah.
I want to see like maybe her childhood or maybe like how she became such a dark witch.
Yeah. No, I think that would be interesting. Tarek Lewis, welcome to the show, sir. How you doing?
What up, yo? How y'all?
We're catching up all the announcements on Disney Plus today.
All the lies.
Secret Invasion.
Okay.
You looking forward to it? You looking forward to Secret Invasion?
No.
Samuel Jackson action? No.
No.
Not enough. Why, sir? Why? Why?
I'm only on Obi-Wan Kenobi right now.
Okay. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We're running down the list. Let's see. Secret Invasion. We talked about Marvel's animated Marvel Zombies series. Are you on that train or no?
I am not on that train. I think I got enough of the Marvel Zombies and What If.
But you did like Agatha, the Agatha Harkness, right? So she's getting her own show.
I did like the character Agatha. I want to see her in a film, not a film about her, but her in a film.
Mm-hmm.
Not hyped about the series.
Yeah. Oh no, we'll see. Or maybe we want to see more. Joey, Ironheart.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
Not bad. I mean, I was excited for the announcement they made it at D23 last time. So now they got a nice little logo to it.
We kind of knew a lot of this stuff was coming. Or was in the works. Yeah.
We just got a lot more polished stuff. Like we got actual logos, and we got kind of a sneak peek at what's in store for the shows that are actually coming real soon.
Right. What about you, Michaela? Ironheart, you on that train? You know that character?
I don't know too much about Ironheart, so I feel like
Ironheart is
Riri Williams.
Yeah, she's like a MIT student that was sponsored by Tony Stark, and long story short, she makes her own Iron Man suit because Iron Man's missing in the comic book and all that good stuff. But
I see where it will tie into. I kind of got a feeling where it will tie into, and that's Civil War. Remember when he was at MIT giving that speech and he was showing Barf, and he said he graded everybody, he funded everybody's projects.
Yeah,
I think that's where it's gonna come, where it's gonna stem from.
What do you think, Tarek? Ironheart? Looking forward to that series?
I think Ironheart as a character is great. I think that is also a weak attempt to replace Iron Man, who was already not that great of a character. Iron Man was made great by Robert Downey Jr.
He brought it to life.
No one was that excited about Iron Man before Robert Downey Jr. And hopefully whatever they do, it turns out good. I don't think fans are stomping for we need another Iron Man. I think they want to see other characters. But we'll see.
We'll see what they do with it.
I mean, no one asked for another Hawkeye.
Well, no one asked for what is.
That's true.
Or Loki. Let's
right.
see. I Am Groot, an animated original series.
For the kids.
For the kids, right?
It's gotta be for the kids.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Here's the one that a lot of people were really excited about. Spider-Man Freshman Year, an animated original series coming soon. I guess it's going to be, all the time when, pre-Civil War that we didn't know about.
It's canon.
The spider guy of Queens. The local stuff. That's
I heard it's canon to the MCU story.
Yeah?
So that's gonna be cool.
Yeah. So I think that's dope. What do you think, Michaela? Are you or
it's gonna be Tom Holland Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not voicing it.
Yeah. Oh no, he's not. Or they're gonna have the guy that sounds like him.
So it's gonna be like Spider-Man before Iron Man came into play.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pre Civil War.
Because we never seen him. We never saw him get the spider bite. We didn't know he was, going through that, before
Right.
he was Spider-Man, Uncle Ben stuff.
I thought we
think,
didn't
Derek?
want an origin story.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be quite an origin story. I think they're just gonna recap some of that time, him just trying to figure stuff out, you know.
Oh.
Tarek Lewis, what do you think?
No.
Yeah, out.
I'm
I had a
out.
feeling you were gonna
Your
be out.
is right. It's an origin story. You guys are full of shit. You're lying. It's an origin story.
I'm gonna give it a heart just because I think it's gonna be all right.
No,
Wait, here. The official synopsis from Marvel reads, the animated series follows Peter Parker on his way to becoming Spider-Man in the MCU, with a journey unlike we've ever seen in a style that celebrates the character's early comic book roots. So it's an origin story, yeah?
So do we want to see Peter Parker pre-Spider-Man? No powers, nothing like that? Are we that invested?
I don't think
in
it's
Peter
gonna do
Parker?
that far. I think it's more just him.
On his way to becoming Spider-Man.
Yeah.
She literally just told you that's exactly what it's going to be.
It's Peter Parker. They should have just called Peter Parker freshman year.
Peter
He's not
Parker
even Spider-Man.
I'm out. I think it's gonna be whack. I think it's a grab to get kids again. You already got a show to get kids. I think whack. I'm not in for Spider-Man freshman year.
It is a show to sell merchandise.
Yes, I'm out. It's just do Lego Spider-Man. Just do Lego Spider-Man and then leave us alone.
Lego Spider-Man.
Lego Spider-Man.
If it wasn't Warner Brothers.
They have a bunch of those kid ones
Right.
already for Spider-Man. I think it'll be interesting. We'll see. We'll reserve judgment. I'll reserve judgment. How about that? Echo. We already know this series was coming.
Yeah.
This is a interesting character. She is more Daredevil related than anything else.
How do they give a sub character in the Daredevil's story or
Right.
his
I don't
universe?
know. I don't know what
and give us Daredevil.
Yeah, I think they are. I just don't think they just. I've been looking at a lot of rumbling and stuff like that. Seems like that there is a Daredevil project in the works.
What's the rumor of where
There's
Kingpin is showing up?
Yeah. There's a rumor the
What
Punisher's
show
showing
were
up
they
in
saying
Echo.
that
I
he's
think it's
gonna show
Echo
up?
or Hawkeye.
I think
it
it's
might be Hawkeye. Oh no,
Yeah.
It's Iron Wars. I'm sorry, it's Iron Wars. They're saying that the Punisher grabs some Tony Stark tech and starts murking people.
No, it said Kingpin.
No, Kingpin might be in Echo, I guess. I'm not sure. But I've seen
Kingpin's Echo.
Yeah,
Supposed to be introduced in Hawkeye.
maybe.
Oh, is
yes.
It's
No, it's not.
possible. It's possible because I guess because Haley Steinfeld, Kate Bishop's mom in the series or in the series is supposed to have some ties to Kingpin. That's the rumor.
On Marvel.com, it says Alaqua Cox as Maya Lopez, a character who we introduced in Marvel Studios.
Yes, that's Echo. So Echo's gonna be in Hawkeye.
Yeah,
She's gonna be Hawkeye. Yeah.
She's gonna be in Hawkeye.
and I think the last thing I read about Daredevil is that Charlie Cox will be in the She-Hulk show as well. And,
Interesting.
Yeah, because
Charlie Cox.
I
or
did
Daredevil?
like.
Yeah,
Did you see that little
Charlie
tease
Cox
of
as
She-Hulk?
Daredevil or as that character Matt Murdock at least.
Did you see the tease of She-Hulk?
Yeah.
I did not see the teasers.
You didn't see that?
Yeah, let's see if it comes here on their Twitter feed. I'm gonna play it.
Nah, I think it was exclusively on Disney Plus for all those previews.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe.
yeah, I think it was.
But then-
on
but
the
then
list of-
Yeah, people were ripping it though.
I mean,
We'll
I did
see.
like seeing Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, it was good. Now we get to see what the Gamma Lab was all about because he was. Yeah, I think that's where he kind of finds a way to turn himself back into Bruce Banner again.
All right. Here we go. The What If Season 2 that you've been waiting for, Tarek.
Something I've been clamoring for years, for 4 months since the season.
It was cool. It was all right. It was entertaining.
It was cool. I feel like
entertaining.
I gotta nowadays. I feel like I gotta force myself to watch cartoon series, especially if you tell me that they're kind of canon to what's going on already.
Right.
I would say, please, for the love of God, no more Thanos. But we know that Gamora episode is going to be in it,
we're
so
gonna get-
my wish is
We're
not.
gonna get more Thanos in that when they get around to an Eternals too. That's for sure.
Yep.
Anyway, Ms. Marvel. We already knew this was coming.
No,
Oh,
I
we got
meant
an
like
official?
what if, as in
Oh,
they just
yeah.
make him look like a piece of trash.
Oh yeah, maybe. I'm pretty sure they will. Anyway, Ms. Marvel, the original Marvel Studios, coming summer 2022. We already knew that was coming. I think there's a lot of fans of that character, and I think they're gonna do a good job by that.
I'm not. I don't know. From what the tease that I saw, it's not really catching my eye.
Yeah.
I don't like the word.
It's not for me, definitely.
No.
It's not.
No.
It's not my
It's
type
gonna
of
be a
character.
not
high
good.
school show.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's like a pre-K Spider-Man Homecoming type stuff.
Yeah.
Like middle school type of stuff. But yo,
Yeah.
so what I heard, because I was curious, because Mr. Fantastic and Fantastic Four, he already can stretch himself out, and Miss Marvel's character is pretty much based off of her being a polymorph. So
Yeah.
I think what they're doing and how they're gonna restructure that character and how her powers work is that her body doesn't actually like extend or anything like that. It's gonna be like a kind of a force like built around her that extends her to kind of be in
That's whack.
like almost like Green Lantern's powers.
That's whack. I already dislike it. I haven't even
So
seen
that's
it.
what they're going, because I was
Haven't
wondering,
seen
because
this
even in the
trailer.
preview they show people like looking up at her as she's walking downtown, and she's like,
Yeah.
but she's you
She
don't
can make
see
herself
her
big. Yeah.
but you don't see her like polymorphed. You see like her actual body like floating in the air, but I'm thinking it's the projection she's giving off, kind of like what Green Lantern does with his powers.
Don't like it. Dislike.
Whack. It's so whack. The whole thing is whack. It's clearly Disney. The whole thing, all this is clearly Disney. Say, how can we expand our audience to make toys and get kids?
And get kids. This is let's get kids and toys.
And it's whack.
She-Hulk.
Toys, that's the biggest moneymaker.
I think that's
She-Hulk.
the only one I'm really hyped for. She-Hulk.
Yeah. I think.
And
Well,
Moon Knight,
also,
and
wait,
Moon
I
Knight.
wanted to say one more thing about Miss Marvel. It's
Yeah.
the only reason that they're really going for this is because they're trying to set up the Marvels movie.
Right.
Yeah.
So- well, they're trying to set up a lot of
Biggest
stuff. So I
reason.
mean, they're just putting out all their pieces together, and I'm,
Well, I was just
I'm
saying,
interested
that'd
to
be
see
the
what the
next
end
thing
game
when
is.
You'll see the character.
My thing is like
Yeah.
I
I'm
want to see Captain Marvel grow. I want to see Carol Danvers kind of grow with her character before we start throwing in her sidekicks and stuff like that. I mean, I feel like we're being kind of force fed. I mean, I can understand Spectrum, and I'll take the Monica Rambeaus of the world, and okay, cool sidekick. But now you're adding a third one, and you're making a series out of that. Like I think that's like like Tarek said, it's just forcing. You're forcing something, and you're trying to attract the younger audience, and you're trying to sell toys. So
Right.
It's because Captain Marvel was whack. Let's be honest.
it was okay.
It was
There you
whack.
go. The hype. But I think this is the biggest hype train show.
Oh yeah,
Moon Knight.
this is probably the
Yeah.
darkest series that Disney Plus is going to offer.
Please tell me
It's
you
a
saw the
really
sneak peek
dark
of
series.
this.
I did see a little.
I saw a sneak peek of this.
Yeah.
It looked
Yeah.
fire.
Whack. Shit looks whack.
I
It
just
looked fire.
I wasn't
think it looks
prepared
good.
to hear him talk like that with that accent.
So these
Well,
are
the
the many
multiple
personalities.
Yeah, I guess.
The
Yeah,
trailer
I guess
looks
it makes
weak.
sense,
The trailer looks. The trailer looks good, or the teaser, or whatever the sneak peek. But Moon Knight as a character is whack.
Yeah, he's kind of like those characters you don't care about. that
He's
get
a B. I
smacked
mean, he's a
around.
B-side. He's a B-side Batman.
Yeah,
He was Marvel's like attempt at Batman.
I always have to look up and see what he does. I consistently am like, oh, Taskmaster. I'm like, no,
No.
that's Moon Knight. That's not okay. I always have to look up and see what Moon Knight does and where he comes from. Not if we're talking about excitement, not excited.
Yeah, but
About Moon
what
Knight.
what about Tarek? What about this?
That
No.
hyped me up. I got hyped.
Whack.
This is not your dream come true,
Stop.
No.
huh? No.
No.
Wildin'.
Yo, y'all don't remember how the series ended.
Ladies and gentlemen who listen to the audio version of this, X-Men 97, an animated original series, was announced coming in 2023 to Disney Plus. And Tarek, why? Why aren't you not hyped for this, bro?
The series didn't end well. Like it's picking up where the series ended, and the series didn't end well.
Did they say that? I don't think they said that.
Yes, you have false memories of how the series ended.
I know.
It's called X-Men 97. The
Yeah.
series didn't end well. It
No, it
ended
didn't.
whack on some bullshit.
It
They
did.
changed the animation.
Mm-hmm.
They messed up the story. They were doing the whole thing with Magneto and his acolytes, and that's how
Right.
it ended. And it was whack.
Yeah, I do remember it not being so great.
It wasn't good. They changed the animation, and people are hyped because they think it's going to pick up where it was. It's not. If it does, it has to pick up where it originally was the first two seasons. But the last two were what?
Well, I'm looking forward to something. Got justify my Disney Plus subscription.
Listen, we had X-Men Evolution.
Yeah.
X-Men Evolution was good enough to me.
Really? Okay.
Yes. It's not X-Men the animated series, but it was good enough. Yeah. And now we're doing this.
Look into the Star Wars stuff, man. Under the Helmet, the Legacy of Boba Fett. That's actually on Disney Plus right now. You can watch it.
I watched that.
Did you watch it already? Interesting to you, or?
Yeah, it was really interesting. I didn't know, I would never been super hyped on Star Wars, but I always knew who Boba Fett was. I even had a pair of Nike SBs that were inspired by Boba Fett. So his, inspiration or his, the fandom behind his character, learning about it was crazy because he wasn't even supposed to be he wasn't even a major character.
No,
he probably had
they had no backstory, nothing. Yeah.
Yeah,
George Lucas was like, we'll figure out backstory later, I guess, maybe, or who knows. Yeah.
And it all because of the, I guess it was the holiday special that they did. That kind of got the hype train going.
That too, and of course, then Empire Strikes Back.
But the suit was fire.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked different, just the way his demeanor, the way he carried himself, drew a liking to a lot of people. And the fact that he was on screen for so little time with very little dialogue. I mean, I think
a lot of intrigue. Yeah,
the mystique is what caught a lot of fans.
Yeah. Michaela, you ready for some Book of Boba Fett, or no? That's not your.
I'm ready for Book of Boba Fett. Yeah? I mean, the last time we talked about it, I was excited about it. I mean, I'm not. I think it's a character that I like. I want to see more from.
Cool.
Personally,
I think he deserved his own movie, though.
You do think he deserves a movie?
Yeah.
At this point in time?
Maybe.
I thought he deserved his own movie.
Let's see where it goes.
I mean,
you're saying in the past or now?
I mean, now. If he got an origin story movie, that would have been really dope. How he got the suit, everything.
What you think, Tarek?
Do you think people? Okay, wait. Sorry, I have a question for Joey. In the George Lucas era. Or
we could do it. I'm down. We could do. They could do it now. I mean, with the way Mando's been looking and stuff like that. I mean, if you can adapt that to a movie. But I think
I think eventually he's going to be in the next big, Star Wars movie series. I mean, it just seems like they're going that direction. You know what I mean?
But I think they're winning so much on Disney Plus right now with Mando. I think that they're going to try to push a lot of their content onto the Disney Plus. I don't think we'll get another Star Wars anything in theaters for a long time.
I agree. They're gonna stay. They're trying to fix the franchise.
I think
Tarek, you're being really quiet over there.
The only thing that I feel like would be the next Star Wars film in theaters will probably be Kevin Feige's movie.
Probably.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, and they shut down the Rogue Squadron movie the show that was supposed to be on. That old girl Patty Jenkins was supposed to direct.
Yep. That was the Rogue Squadron.
Yeah, they got shut down.
Yeah, they got shut down.
They shut it down?
They had it, or delayed is the Hollywood term.
Oh gosh,
right,
I can't with Star Wars.
What do you think, Tarek?
I'm okay with this background thing. Under the helmet, the shit's whack though. No, I don't want to see it. Listen, I'm not excited about these things. I don't want to see a Boba Fett. There's a Boba Fett series.
Yeah.
So we don't need a movie.
But I would rather the movie. There be a Boba Fett movie over a series.
Okay. I see what you're saying. You prefer the movie to the series.
Yeah, I prefer it to be a theater, a movie. I think he's such a popular character that he should have got a movie.
Yeah, I can see it. There really was. There was if I'm not incorrect, a video game, not based on Boba Fett, but on the Bounty Hunters. There was a Star Wars Bounty Hunters series where he was a central character to that. But I think Boba Fett is one of those guys that had 7 lines in a Star Wars film.
Yeah.
And we're all kind of like, who was that?
Ooh, who's that? And because it was a question, I think that's what the mystique was.
Yeah.
The
Mandalorian kind
Star
of
Wars did that with a ton of people.
Say it again?
Star Wars did that with a ton of characters. Like George Lucas did that with so many characters.
True.
Yeah. I think the Mandalorian explored him enough. We're getting the series. I'm good on Boba Fett. I want listen, and maybe my blackness. I just want a Mace Windu film.
We're going backwards to the MCU now. Got that they've dug in with some more Hawkeye stuff in the announcement there. I'm excited for this, and we're gonna get it soon.
That scene that they shared a scene on Disney Plus. They like when they did that whole montage, right? And then they transitioned into all the new series that are coming. They showed Hawkeye first, and they showed like one of the big scenes of the movie where him and Kate Bishop are on the run, and that like gave me like big Bourne Identity vibes, and with arrows. So it was really dope, and I'm excited to see what this what the first 2 episodes are going to be like. And I've seen people's reactions to these episodes, and a lot of positive feedback.
What do you guys think, Michaela? You ready for some Hawkeye?
I first I'm going to say, like, when I first heard that there was going to be a Hawkeye show, I was like, no. I was like, why do we need Hawkeye? Like, we're done with him. Like, we're done with all the characters.
He's retired like 8 times.
Yeah, we're done. But once they said Haley Steinfeld was going to be on it, I was like, okay, I got to see this. Because I think she's a phenomenal actress. And I don't think she would really sign on to something if she didn't actually believe in it. Because she has her music career. She has other things she could be doing. To be in a Marvel show, it's got to be good.
I think so. Tarek, you on board for Hawkeye at least? Or not?
Yeah, listen, Hawkeye, I've gone on record as Hawkeye is my favorite Avenger. And I know that's somewhat of a controversial statement, but it is what it is. He's the most interesting character to me. Black Widow was very interesting, but her movie was not that great. Right. Hawkeye, after Endgame, became very interesting as a character. It's the Avenger without powers. I want to see. I'm curious to see. I loved Haley Steinfeld. I wasn't even aware of her music career, by the way, Mikkel. I didn't know she did music.
You know that?
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't know that.
Card topper.
Yeah. But loved her in Bumblebee.
She was great.
Yeah, she was solid.
She was solid in Bumblebee. So I liked the casting of her. So I'm here for Hawkeye.
Yeah.
I'm here for Hawkeye. Especially if we get a chance to delve into that. Oh my God, what's Hawkeye's alter ego where he's
Ronin?
Ronin. If we delve into how who he was when he was Ronin, I'm definitely there for that.
Oh, absolutely. I love her outfit, her costume for the movie. The show. As dressed up as Ronin.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool.
Well, I think it's gonna be some good stuff on Disney Plus, and especially is that Obi-Wan thing only on Disney Plus to watch it? There's like a little like an interview or like a teaser or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
There was. They showed that I saw the
it was like a little featurette concept art.
Well, no, actually, I don't know if it's just on Disney Plus because that'd be really stupid. I'm gonna tell you right now, Disney. It'd be really stupid.
It is Disney Plus.
Just put it on Disney Plus.
I was watching one YouTuber.
Yeah. Isn't this a ploy for people to get more subscribers? Why would you just put it on Disney Plus?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Watched it on Disney Plus, but I think it's on YouTube.
Quite possible.
No quote me.
These are movies. These are series that should have been movies. The Obi-Wan, the Boba Fett should have both been movies, and Obi-Wan is a beloved character in the Star Wars universe. Like, why wouldn't you do something big like that? I mean, I don't know if it's because of because Han Solo's movies tanked, but I mean, I actually enjoyed Han Solo's movie.
Maybe,
but
I think I was watching a YouTuber talk about this today actually. I think the concept of the big $1 billion movie tentpole. I think because of the a bunch of things plus COVID plus a bunch of other stuff. I think that reach or that stretch is out the window now. I think a lot of these companies are investing in their streaming platforms and getting more millions of subscribers and stuff like that. And,
like a Netflix.
I think they think similar to Netflix. They look at the Netflix template and they think, man, we got all this IP and we could we got all the milkshake that brings the kids to the yard. So let's make it. And they're greenlighting.
I mean,
all these
look
series.
at Red Notice.
Yeah.
Who would have thought like The Rock and Ryan Reynolds and Gal was gonna? It's huge. I could make so much money in the theater.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think
on
when they actually
Netflix?
do have something that's going to be a bit, they know that's going to be a big thing, and they know they develop it, and they're going to, invest in it and try and reach that $1 billion, opening day with the right movie. I think they're always going to try and do that.
They're testing the water with that Red Notice because it's
Mm-hmm.
like it's in theaters plus it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
So they're trying to compare and contrast. What's hitting.
Right.
Well, first of all, Speedy, I want to leave the show completely for using that old ass milkshake brings the boys to the yard reference and talking about something that's clandestine. That is fucking shameful. I know you're a DJ. There's got to be other songs. There's got to be something.
Sorry, that was
that's
what.
Like, we've had WAP. I mean, I can't believe you use a milkshake bringing the boys to the yard reference.
I'm sorry.
On here making us look old in front of Michaela and Joe, in front of our younger cohorts. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. She doesn't even know what the milkshake is. Don't have milkshake. She doesn't even do dairy.
Doesn't even know who Khalees is.
Yeah, no, Khalees. Like, what the fuck is this, baby? No, I think that Disney knows, and this is what the Mandalorian. I don't think the Mandalorian should have been a film, but I agree with Speedy on. I agree with Joey on that Obi-Wan could have been a film. But I think that they're like, we got to get streaming numbers up. And they have good streaming numbers, but a lot of people I know that have Disney Plus are like, why do I have it? I'm going to start canceling it because there's not enough original content. So it's like, okay, well, we'll put Obi-Wan. And then, so I think that's, a big reason. I'm hyped about Obi-Wan, of course. This is one of my favorite Star Wars characters. It definitely should be a film instead of a show, but I understand why they're doing it because there are other shows are Miss Marvel and Moon Knight, and that's just not going to entice people to like, let me get in. So until they get Daredevils and Punishers, the unfortunate thing is that Disney is irrevocably tied to Marvel now. So we've already had Luke Cage shows. We've already had Jessica Jones. We've already had Daredevil and Punishers. And we like those shows. Until they can find solid, like 2 or 3 season shows that can replace those, they got to go to Star Wars. You know what I mean? They got to go to Star Wars. They got to figure out what Kevin Feige is going to do with other characters. Well, with Star Wars, there's no negotiation. It's like, okay, we can do whatever we want with Star Wars. So if we want to do a C-3PO show, we can do one. We don't have to worry about what it's going to be in another universe.
We already have droid tails. We don't need them again.
Yeah.
They have those classic remember that classic droid show? That old cartoon?
Yeah, I'm watching the classics right now. But so I think that's the reason. I'm hyped for Obi-Wan Kenobi. I agree it should be a movie. But I'm here for it. I think Ewan McGregor really devotes a lot to characters. Yeah. To playing the character. So I'm here for him devoting a lot to playing that character.
I'm hyped, man. The whole Star Wars community is hyped for Obi-Wan. I mean,
Well, the Star Wars community is out of control, though. They're mentally ill.
Yeah, they are. But they've been ill for a long time. I mean,
mentally ill, dude. Yeah.
It's true. It's not lies. But yeah, man. Exciting announcements.
Unfortunate thing about Rogue Squadron, though. I think the Rogue Squadron thing would have been good. But which Rogue Squadron? Because they redid. I wonder if Star Wars is going to like rehash that whole second generation, or I guess it's the third generation. I don't know what it is. The post-quels. I don't know what they call them. The Force Awakens and Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. Are we going to do Rogue Squadrons in there? Are we doing it? Are we staying in this?
I don't know. I just think they don't have a good enough script. I think that's what really happened.
I'm sick of these studios making these huge announcements. Like they had this like featurette, not featurette, but like this interview with Patty Jenkins talking about like how pilots are like close to her heart and like her dad was a pilot or whatever the hell it was. And now they're just like, we're going to pull it. And then at D23, they were like, Rian Johnson's having a trilogy of his own.
Yeah, they doubled down on a bunch of announcements and they pull it. Yeah,
I'm done with these studios doing these. They're yanking our chain and then they're just yanking it away from us.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
the Disney Star Wars relationship has been a really old
Stop
lawnmower.
announcing stuff if you don't have a script.
I just think it just shows the difference between Marvel Studios and Star Wars, Lucasfilm, should I say, in general. A lot of criticisms that people have for it.
It's a difference of having one voice in charge and having multiple voices.
The committee.
Yeah.
Kevin Feige really... is a storyteller.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Yep.
Kathleen Kennedy is a businesswoman.
She's an executive.
Done. Yep. That's what's the problem.
Yep.
With the two studios.
I think you guys just said it.
It's just it's awful.
On the head.
It's awful.
I maintain this. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna talk about how sad my life is. During quarantine,
don't say that.
I watched The Mandalorian. I'm gonna cry again. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no, please.
I watched The Mandalorian behind the scenes, and I was drinking vodka lemonades with Dominic, and I got drunk off them, and I was like sitting on the floor in my house, crying about why Kathleen Kennedy is in charge of Star Wars. It was awful. I told Dominic he should have recorded me. I could have been viral.
You know I'm using that for the next promo, right?
Yeah. And we clearly just lost a sponsor.
It was a sad life.
We lost potential. We lost
potential vodka sponsors right there.
We lost potential sponsorships. We lost screenings. I've lost my acting career.
Oh my gosh!
But it makes a difference.
But I would have gone viral, and I could have given you all like jobs doing something. Right?
That's very true. That's very true. We hired the Negro. What's on the podcast?
Don't say that.
Oh.
We hired that guy. Man. No, it's completely true though. Like the executives make a difference. Like who's making those decisions makes a difference. And I, as you can see in this podcast, I am not hyped about a lot of these Disney shows. I think those are business decisions, not creative ones.
Yeah.
And
Bob Chapek.
Yeah, Bob Chapek.
You guys hype?
Are you guys at least hype?
About Bob Chapek too?
Are we at least hype about Spiderman? At least we got another poster.
Very hype, dog. The hype is crazy right now. They're showing this.
Look, they literally
put
clearly Green Goblin in the background there.
Well, we
knew that.
Yeah, I know, but they made it just in case there wasn't any doubt last time.
This is a perfect example of too much hype. And I'm not blaming the studio for this. I'm blaming this is on us.
Yeah.
There's so much trying to break down this poster. If you look in the air, that speck there, that speck is sand. So therefore, Sandman is in the film. It's so much hype.
I don't see
now. I think I have to go radio silence and just wait for the movie. Well, we got 3-4 weeks.
Yeah. Did you hear though?
The trailer up tomorrow. The second trailer.
Yeah,
supposedly
before they drop this trailer, they're having fans in LA at a Regal
Cinema.
Cinema.
Oh yeah, tell them, Joey.
Watching the trailer, like people got to RSVP to watch the trailer. It's like a Spider-Man celebration thing for the trailer. It's not even for the movie. People are gonna go sit in a theater and watch the trailer.
A trailer. For what? How long is the trailer usually?
Anything like
3 minutes? Is the trailer about 3 minutes, 2 minutes and a half? Yeah.
Yo, I got that Trump. As part of my hate for leaks, Marvel gave me access. I can only tell you now. Tom Holland right now is working on an omelet station in my kitchen, and only a select few people in my neighborhood get to come to the omelet station, and Tom Holland will leak a secret from Spider-Man to each person. So I don't give a damn what they're doing tomorrow. Tom Holland's in it right now, chopping green peppers into an omelet for my people. So, Geek Culture Congress, you're getting the exclusive here.
Exclusive, baby. Let's go.
Tom Holland's making green pepper omelets with mozzarella cheese in them.
Wow.
Take that how you want.
That's crazy. I don't know. I'm hyped for it tomorrow. I got to cut out, but listen, I'm super hyped for it tomorrow. Can't wait to talk about it later.
All right, man. Oh, we was about to talk about your favorite, Henry Cavill, right now, man.
Oh, yeah. No, y'all can handle that.
All right, cool. All right, man.
It ain't Superman. I don't want to hear about it.
It is Superman news. We're running real quick.
No,
He says
he's trying. He's worried about playing Captain Britain.
yeah, that
upset.
too. But he says he isn't ready to say goodbye to Superman yet.
Oh yeah, but they're not gonna make a Superman movie anytime soon. They're
He
just
says-
gonna integrate him with other movies, and they're probably gonna throw him in a Black Adam
Right.
sequel.
Yeah, quite possible. He says that there is still a lot of he says there is still a lot of storytellings for me to do as Superman, and I would absolutely love the opportunity. There you go, quote unquote.
On that note, I'm out.
Yeah.
Peace out. Follow me on
Alright,
the gram,
man.
Twitter, Twitch at
Yes.
Joey Franchise, and I'm on the radio. I'll talk to you.
All right,
later.
brother.
Peace
We'll see
out.
you soon. All right, man.
Peace, man.
So what do you guys think? Henry Cavill says more Superman if they allow him to do it.
Yeah, that's a very open-ended. That's a very political thing to say. That's what we should say on the show instead of crying about executives. That's what we should say. Ruining careers.
Yeah.
No. I don't think there's a plan. I don't think there's a plan to DC on whether or not to do a Superman movie. I think there's a plan to have Superman appear and for him to be the guy.
Right.
I don't see a recasting anytime soon.
Yeah. If he
But
says,
we're not talking about him being the Witcher. And Witcher, we've never talked about him being
yeah,
Witcher.
apparently he got hurt like really bad filming The Witcher. He said it almost ended his career, his action filming career. That I guess it was a bad injury. So, I'm glad that he's okay and he's still able to talk about it and stuff like that. And we're gonna get more Witcher, man. I'm really looking forward to Witcher. To be honest with you, I really like the show. I really like that show. I was really surprised that I would like that show.
It's going to become a point where he becomes more of the Witcher and less of Superman. The less we see Superman.
I agree. Do you think The Rock's gonna make this that Superman cameo happen in this movie or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was in Shazam, right? I mean, it kind of, sort of.
Not really. It
This is
was
dirty.
Man was. It was it wasn't his body though. It was like a body double or something.
Okay, but
Yeah.
it was Superman. Like, he has stunt doubles in their movie, too. So, it was Superman. I think we're going to see it.
Yeah. Michaela, you don't seem so any excited about anything. Henry Cavill, what's up? Oh, I can't hear you. I don't know why. I can't hear you. Michaela, you muted
Yeah, I hear
yourself
you.
or something? Check and see if you muted yourself. There you
Can
go.
you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you now. Yep.
Oh, it's weird. It wasn't muted. I'm a
Interesting.
Henry Cavill fan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I
you-
root
are you-
on for anything he does. Honestly,
You down for
I
some
think-
Captain
not-
Britain too?
I mean, if they have a good story, I'm down
There you
for
go.
it. But like I said before, I don't know. There's a lot is getting thrown together, and I want to
It
make
is a
sure
lot,
that
man.
there's
It's a
a
lot
good
for us-
storyline that
for us,
goes with it.
It's a lot for us fans, man. It's a lot to take in, and and
Like we're gonna short circuit. We're short circuiting. We're like, so
Yeah,
many things are happening that it's just like.
that's why I told my wife wants me to watch the Yellowstone show on Paramount Plus, which I heard is really good. But I was literally just and I seen like little scenes like my kids are watching it too and stuff like that, and it looks really interesting, looks really good. But I just told her, I said, listen, I just don't have enough emotional real estate right now for that show right now. You know what I mean?
Stop watching fucking Robotech reruns. Put your life
not
together.
true.
You can watch
not
other
true,
things,
man.
dude. I watch
That's
Love
not
Life
true.
on HBO. You can do it, Speedy. You have time.
Well, I'm gonna watch this
Wait, are you watching
this
too?
Red Notice thing or Red Notice? Whatever.
I am watching season 2.
I haven't watched it. I watched one, but I'm intrigued. Season 2. Sorry, now we're talking about
I'm
romance.
talking about other shows.
And that is the end of the show, ladies and
By the way,
gentlemen.
me and Michaela are starting another podcast on just HBO Max shows.
There you go.
Yes.
That's good.
Our advertisement for our new podcast, People. It's called People,
People.
and you can find it on all your
Wait, is
services.
it HBO Max or is it Apple TV?
It's HBO Max.
Why am I mixing everything together? Clearly, I don't pay attention.
'Cause you have a Fire Stick, and you're Roku.
You got
know
that
what?
bootleg? You got that
I'm
bootleg,
an
Michaela?
Apple
You outing
TV
yourself
stan.
right now? You got
I'm
that
an
bootleg,
Apple
Michaela?
TV stan.
Yeah.
I'm the one everyone borrows passwords from.
Ah.
Oh my God! I should have gotten
You're
you
the
for the
plug
Apple.
then.
I do have Apple
You're
TV
the
now,
plug.
and I am watching a science fiction show called Finch. It's a movie.
Mhm.
Finch. It's
Is it
with
good?
Tom Hanks. I have not finished it yet.
Ah, okay.
But it's quite good.
I was thinking that's like a
Oh,
book.
interesting.
Is that based on a book?
I think so.
Well, I need to
It's
catch up
basically
on my.
Wall-E. It's basically Wall-E gentrified. It's like
Oh,
Oh
Wall-E
my
in
God!
the movie.
Speaking of Wall-E, I do have to say this before we end. Did you see what happened with Disney making what is it called, like, my gosh, why can't I think of what they just announced? Clearly my brain's not working today. Sorry, I've had zero sleep.
Yeah, me too. I'm about to take a nap too. Let's wrap it up, guys. Michaela, how can they follow you?
At Mika Fig on Instagram and on YouTube, Adult Adventure Time. Sorry, I just found it, the NFTs.
Yes.
Disney's making NFTs, and they announced, like, they were talking about what character they were making first as an NFT,
Mm-hmm.
and they said Wall-E, and they thought it was so ironic because NFTs have been known for increased print.
Yeah.
And they chose Wall-E.
Oh.
That's
I
what I'm
guess,
going to
yeah.
end on. See, I'm a Disney lover, but I don't mind bagging on them sometimes still.
I like Wall-E. Wall-E's one of my favorite shows. My favorite cartoon.
I know, but the NFT, like, increasing your carbon footprint, it's like, it just destroys
Yeah.
what Wall-E's about.
Right. No, I agree.
Oops, sorry, Disney.
Tarek, how can I follow you, sir?
You can follow me on I Hate Kathleen Kennedy at Instagram, and also
You said it
There's a whole group. There's a whole group
Yeah.
you can find on Facebook.
DMD Executives at Twitter. No, I'm at My Name is
Lucas
Tarek
Film.
on Instagram and on YouTube.
Great. Of course, you can follow me at DJ Speedy JR. Follow us, the show, Geek Culture Congress. 3 words, put them together for Instagram, separate them for Facebook. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here. Everyone that's on the Facebook page and the YouTube channel, thank you so much for checking in. And if you're listening to this, of course, you can follow, you can listen to our podcast anywhere great podcasts are heard. And you can tell your smart speaker to play Geek Culture Congress, and it will do it, okay? Thank you so much for hanging out with us here on the live show. And hope probably next week we'll be back on Checkpoint XP in our regular channel. But if not, we're going to be here, okay?
You sound like you're canceling the show. You're like, we'll probably be back.
Well, you know, I don't know what's going on with Checkpoint XP, but we ain't canceling the show. We'll be live somewhere, but we will be here.
Well, we are so unorganized. Okay.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll see you guys. Have a good one, everybody.
Peace.
Peace.